Whoa, is this guy ever moving? Look at it. Yeah, man. This week, we talk about our claim to fame. Uh, we didn't use a J-boat or a speedboat. We used a full-on cruiser with a hull speed of 6.96 knots. As you're going to see a little further in the video, we actually did the math and we doubled that speed um, at least once. Now, we did not use the current, we did not use the motor, and we didn't use anything else but a jib to be able to do what we did. Um, you know, if any of you actually went faster with a 30-foot sailboat, please mention it. Again, I'm talking about a sailboat, not a catamaran, trimaran, or so on. But we did achieve catamaran speeds with a monohull. And this monohull was a Tycon 30 in 35 knots of wind, and not quite in following seas. We had a broad reach, so the seas were coming onto us somewhere around 130 to 150 degrees for the whole time. Now, the max speed that we achieved was 14.1 knots, and our average for 5 minutes was about 13.6. Regularly, this boat did 13.9 surfing down a wave, and if it wasn't surfing, it was doing 13.2, 13.5. Um, and we will have that video specifically at the end of this episode. Now, we have, as I'm going to show you, we had a GPS that was calibrated, and it was purely on speed over ground. We did not have a speed over water on this boat. But again, where we were, there was no current, and so the current wouldn't have affected our speed in any way, shape, or form. Also, the way that the hull was made on this boat, we had a 4-foot draft, actually specifically 3.92, and obviously this boat was not made to do this. I don't suggest anybody trying it, but hey, if you want to try it, be my guest, and please post your speeds. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of details, and then we're going to show you the video. So, for those of you that want to know what your boat's supposed to do, talking about full displacement hulls, such as a sailboat, you usually take your length on water, which in this case for a Tycon 30 is 26 feet. Now, of course, between the time that you're heeled over, the overall length do grow. So it's anywhere between 26 feet and pretty much 30. So in this case, let's put it at 27 as the length on over water. So if we go down to our calculator, the math for this, it would be 27, the square root of, that equals, I think I did it wrong. So 27, the square root of, that makes more sense, 5.1, and then you times the square root of your length over water by 1.34. Now, I can't remember who came up with this math, but it's pretty accurate. And if I do this, it ends up being 6.96 knots would be the length, would be the hull speed for a Tycon 30, pretty much heeled over somewhere around 15 to 20 degrees. Here we show you the shape and of the keel and underneath the boat. As you can see, there was no modifications, and it was triple X anti-fouling that was on it. At this point, I just want to point out, look at that line, the dock line. It's flying 45 degrees steady and a little more. I do agree that the wind's not helping it, but definitely the the angle of the boat is not helping it either.
Oh, never mind. You gotta go by.
Now, as I mentioned, I don't suggest anybody trying this. The conditions were extreme. The setup on the boat was extreme. Again, you know, we had tons of fun, but not something to try on for Mr. and Mrs. Everybody. Um, you know, but please, for those who are uh, capable and willing to assume the consequences, please try it. It was an awesome feeling. It was way too fast. Um, you know, we covered about 5 nautical miles in just about 20 minutes. It was insane. So, thumbs up, guys. Click on subscribe. We're gonna have more videos like this one also, and you know, back to a regular programming. If you guys want to help us without doing much at all, please click like and subscribe, and possibly that little bell to get notifications next time we put out a video. Thanks, guys.